Welcome to our discussion about the Discourse Historical Approach, DHA. In this video, we will emphasize the relationship between discourse, text, and context. Let's break down each component. In DHA, discourse refers to any form of communication that is structured in a particular way to convey meaning. This can include written or spoken language, images, gestures, and even nonverbal cues. Discourse is seen as a social practice, meaning it is shaped by the social, cultural, and historical contexts in which it occurs. DHA is particularly interested in how discourse reflects and constructs social reality, power relations, and ideologies. Text in DHA refers to any concrete manifestation of discourse, such as a written document, a speech, a news article, or a conversation transcript. Texts are seen as products of discourse practices and are analyzed for their linguistic features, rhetorical strategies, and underlying ideologies. Text analysis in DHA involves examining the structure, content, and language used within a text to uncover its underlying meanings and the social forces that shape it. Context encompasses the broader social, cultural, and historical circumstances in which discourse takes place. This includes the social identities and relationships of the participants, the institutional settings in which communication occurs, the cultural norms and values that influence language use, and the historical events that shape discourse practices. Context is crucial for understanding the meaning and significance of discourse, as it provides the framework within which language is interpreted and understood. In DHA, the relationship between discourse, text, and context is seen as dialectical, meaning they are interconnected and mutually constitutive. This means that discourse both reflects and shapes social reality and is influenced by the context in which it occurs. Critical analysis within DHA involves examining how discourse, text, and context interact to produce and reproduce power relations, social inequalities, and dominant ideologies. Analyzing discourse critically within the DHA framework involves several key steps. Identifying discursive practices. This involves identifying the specific ways in which language is used to construct meaning and shape social reality. This may include analyzing linguistic features, rhetorical strategies, and discursive techniques employed within a text. Examining textual features. Texts are analyzed for their linguistic features such as vocabulary, syntax, and discourse markers, as well as their rhetorical structure, argumentative strategies, and narrative techniques. These textual features are then interpreted in relation to the broader social and cultural contexts in which the text is situated. Interpreting contextual factors. Contextual factors such as social identities, power relations, institutional dynamics, and historical events are taken into account when interpreting discourse. Understanding the social, cultural, and historical contexts in which discourse occurs is essential for unpacking its meanings and implications. Interpreting contextual factors. Contextual factors such as social identities, power relations, institutional dynamics, and historical events are taken into account when interpreting discourse. Understanding the social, cultural, and historical contexts in which discourse occurs is essential for unpacking its meanings and implications. Uncovering ideologies and power relations. Critical analysis within DHA involves uncovering the underlying ideologies and power relations that are reproduced and contested through discourse. This may involve examining how language is used to legitimize certain social practices, marginalize certain groups, or reinforce dominant ideologies. Overall, the Discourse Historical Approach offers a comprehensive framework for critically analyzing discourse by examining the dialectical relationship between discourse, text, and context. By unpacking the ways in which language reflects and shapes social reality, DHA enables researchers to uncover the underlying power dynamics and ideological struggles that are embedded within discourse practices. That's all for our discussion today. See you all in the next lesson.